All right. Excuse me for the small delay, I had to work some stuff out. Welcome back to Project Zomboid. Today we're going to be playing the Arc mod, which basically, I mean, it's a lot of things. It's basically a whole new game, basically. The Arc it's happening in the same, I'm gonna say timeline as the Week 1 mod. It's advertised as Week 1 Part 2, where in this universe, the zombie apocalypse still happens, but the nuclear bombs, which we were supposed to see last stream, but actually they kind of bugged out, but whatever. The nuclear bombs did drop, and now we are surviving inside of a fallout shelter. There's going to be a lot of new stuff. There's going to be like the shelter maintenance, there's going to be radiation mechanics, there's going to be more NPC and quest dialogue, and most importantly, for our purposes, it's going to be more like a classic single-player game instead of a sandbox game like a regular Project Zomboid game. So we're encouraged to back up our save and reload if we die, because even if we were to, you know, restart the game from scratch, we would have the same linear experience. Doesn't matter if you restart a linear experience from the beginning, you're gonna have the same experience, so might as well just save like a traditional game, save and reload the save. And also, because it's a complex game, there's probably gonna be some bugs, which is another reason to back up our saves to save and reload like a classic game. So I figured I got some stuff ready to quickly back up our saves, or at least hopefully it's gonna be quickly. Oop. Yeah, should be quick enough. We'll be basically saving before we go to sleep every day. It depends if it takes a long time. Maybe we'll take more saves if it's warranted. Anyhow, let's get started. Boop. There we go. Some sound. So these are the specific things for the Arc. There's a bunch. There's gonna be vehicles. There's gonna be bandits, a bunch of stuff about bandits. Bandits exist in this world. I'm not sure how, but they exist. Fallout started 3 months before Awakening. Initial impacts initial radiation and weather conditions. What are the other options? 1 week before Awakening, 6 months, a year before Awakening. So if it was, weird. If I was to change it, I'm not gonna change it. It's recommended to leave everything on vanilla for the first experience, because you know, I have no idea what my changes entail. If I was to change this to 1 year before awakening, the Fallout, and then it ends in 1 month, well, it still ends at the same time. Does it mean like the Fallout is like a graph where it goes like this, so you know it goes up and down? And if I put it on the year, 1 year before awakening, will be like right there at the TP top end. Whereas here with the 3 months before awakening, we're like, instead of being at like the 1/13th end of the graph, we're like the 1/4 way of the graph. Anyway, Fallout curve, slow rise, fast decay, so it's gonna be something like this. Ooh, boop. Temperature drop, arc generator consumption fuel, shelter occurrence, blah 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 blah. I'll leave everything on default is what was recommended, so let's do that. Next. Oh, I still have character recreation. Receive more XP as you regain memories. That sounds important. Speed Demon, Artisan, Dexterous. You'd think this would be, you know, not a thing. Let's see. I want something that give me fitness. Can weld forge metal to create items and barricades. +4 welding. Police officer. Carving, first aid, forging, napping, trapping, herbalist. Much faster movement in forests. Probably not going to come in handy. +1 fitness. I like to have fitness and strength because these are the things that take a long while. Fitness instructor. +3 fitness, +2 running, +1 strength, nutritionist. +1 strength. +1 fitness, +1 strength. What if I go with fitness instructor? We need to take a lot of debuffs. I guess we can still go with firefighter. Axe skills, fitness, strength. What are the other skills? Puny, death, weak, slow learner, restless sleep, out of shape, disorganized. Reluctant fighter could be nice. Actually, we should get something that's gonna be proficient in fighting. Or if I just be unemployed. I don't know. We're gonna be having a fixed story, I'm pretty sure, with a fixed character, so I'm not sure which. I'm gonna go with custom occupation. Conspicuous. Gets panic with outdoors. Smoker, slow healer, weak stomach. Puny. Unfit. Death. Higher chance of being scratched or bitten by zombies. Let me take that. Because if we get scratched or bitten by zombies anyway, we're gonna have a hole in our our hazmat suit. Yeah. Thin-skinned. Give me fast healer. Okay. Oh, the dog wants out. Give me a second. Go, doggy, go. Okay. Here we go, the same combo of Restless Sleeper. And then give myself Wakeful. How come we have 13 points to spend? That's a lot of points. Give me Fit. And Strong, I guess. That's the thing. There's no Strength, Brawler, Fast Learner, Stealth. Then we have 1 point. Give me good memory. That seems good enough. So we have a high fitness, high strength. We are thin-skinned, but since we have a save and reload mechanic, if we get infected, we'll just have to reload our save. Next. That'll be our character, I guess. Sydney Cerna. Okay. Ah, look, the Fallout curve. Okay. So we're not at the peak. And it's gonna be going down quite a lot over the next month if we can survive 1 month. Important backup. Strongly recommended that you make frequent backup of your save file. You have only 1 life and cannot respawn. Additionally, game crashes may corrupt your save file, leaving you with no way to recover your progress. Save folders are located in the blah 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 blah. This mod may conflict with other mods. Avoid mods that alter zombie behavior, as well as those that change the appearance of zombies or players. Mods that have new vehicles, items will may not work as intended. When I play the usual experience, it's different. It is a lore-rich, quest-based, narrative-driven adventure in which you not only have to survive, but also protect other human beings. Some mechanics of the game have been altered. Have fun. Alright, sure. We'll see how it goes. Play. Below the ash. Oh.
The ark sleeps tough. Above, the dead collect what's owed.
Above the dead, collect something, something.
Between the faithful guard the dove.
I didn't hear that third line. Between the faithful guard the dove. Okay. Ahem.
Endure.
Endure. Sure. I'll try. With the power of time travel and save reloading. Tutorial. Any new tutorials in here? I don't think so. Nope.
Power restored.
Power restored. Am I gonna click? Oh. Oh god.
Hold on, I'm a friend.
Starving to death. I'm dying. Chapter 1.
Hold on, I'm a friend.
Awakening. Hello? Let's talk with I'm a friend. I'm hungry and dying. Who are you?
My name is Emma. I'm a survivor, just like you. I'm a doctor.
Okay. A doctor. A survivor. How did you get in here? Where am I? Oh god. How'd you get in here?
It's a long story. I was rescued, just like you.
Okay. You were rescued. Are there any other people?
Yeah, but they had to leave for various reasons.
Okay. When are they gonna come back?
Soon, I hope. Don't worry, we're in regular radio contact.
Okay. Where am I?
You're safe.
That's not...
Don't worry.
I
We're
didn't
in a shelter.
really answer my question, but whatever. What happened to me? So many options.
We found you unconscious and brought you here. Relax. You're safe now.
You found me unconscious. Okay. How long?
This may be a shock to you. You were in a coma for a couple of months.
That's pretty bad. Also, I'm dying. I'm actively dying. Quickly. Am I alright?
You had a head injury when we found you. You're lucky we had the equipment and the people to help. Your head may still ache, and your body might feel weak.
Yeah, I'm feeling it right now. Am I infected? Probably not.
According to your blood test, you're not. You're also immune to the airborne strain of the virus.
That would be most people. Are you immune too? Probably.
Yeah.
All survivors should be immune to the airborne.
At this point, everyone who's still human is considered immune.
Okay. How were you able to test my... Oh my god, so many options. How were you able to test my blood?
We have a lab here, and I'm a doctor, remember?
I don't remember. I guess we knew each other. What did you do to my head?
We had to perform a craniotomy to treat internal bleeding.
Ouch. Okay. That's pretty intense. I don't remember who I was. Did you erase my
It's
memories?
normal in your situation. It will take time before memories come back to you.
Okay. I don't know my name. Actually, I do know, but whatever.
Well, I hope your memories will come back to you.
Anything else?
Anyway, you look like a Bob to me.
Still have a terrible headache.
Here, take some pills. I was worried your motor and speech functions might be affected, but you're fine. The
Aspirin.
headache will pass.
Okay. I need more supplies. Not yet. Where'd you find me?
In the chaos of the last days, you were lucky we were there too.
Okay. Did I have anything on me that could help me remember who I was?
Nothing unique.
Dang it.
We had to burn everything for safety reasons.
Double dang it. How did you know you could trust me there, that I wasn't dangerous?
We've all done things, but we all deserved a second chance.
Okay. So you're not afraid of me, the coma patient?
I know Kung Fu.
Uh-huh. Okay. Show me!
Nah,
Oh,
I might still need you.
okay. What is this place? Are we really safe here? How many of you live here? What the others leave? Why are you following me? I don't know that she's following, but whatever.
Relax. You are in shock. Let's talk more, and I'll leave you alone.
Okay. Why do the others like to leave?
This place requires maintenance, and we needed supplies. They went out to get them, but don't worry, things are under control.
Okay. Can I help?
Take your time and rest first. When you're ready, feel free to look around. We'll talk about the details later. I can promise you'll not get bored.
Alright, we'll have to have a look around. How many of you live here?
It's me, 4 others, and you.
So 6 total. Who are the others?
There's David, Luke, Martha, and Eli.
That means nothing to me. You have enough supplies for everybody.
We have some scarce food reserves, but we also grow crops locally. It's not much, but we're managing.
Who's David?
David is our leader. He was the one that found me.
Okay, who's Eli? Or Luke?
Luke is our scientist. He works with me in the lab.
You guys do lab stuff? Who's Martha?
Martha takes care of our crops and food supplies.
Cool. And who is Eli?
Eli's our mechanic. He keeps this place running.
What about the water supplies?
An Oligocene aquifer provides us with a steady water supply.
Alright, an aquifer. It means ground-based water, basically. Are we really safe here?
Yes, as safe as we can be, given the circumstances, for now at least.
What is this place?
We're not entirely sure. It's some kind of military bunker we were lucky to find. It seems to have been built by a strange organization for long-term survival.
Strange organization. Who was that?
We have an archive with tapes you can listen to. They tell the history of this place.
Okay, sounds important. Can you repeat that?
We have an archive
Oh,
with
okay.
tapes you can
More
listen
supplies?
to. They tell the history of this place first. When you're ready, you can look around and take what you need.
Okay, I think that's all the dialogue options. Oh, are there any other survivors outside the base? What's she doing?
There are some living underground.
Can we help other peoples?
We tried that. It's risky. It's been a long time since the event, and most of them became very hostile.
Hey, the kitchen. Are those living outside a threat to us?
In fact, they are. It's either us or them now, you know?
Okay. Gotta eat. There's stuff to make a meal with. It says she's cooking. That's neat. Maybe I have some of what she's cooking. 20 forks, 20 bread knife, 20 spoons. Wow, she's changing into a full chef's uniform. Hopefully I have some leftovers. Okay. Bunch of canned goods. We should try and use the fridge supply. The fridge supplies first. Tomatoes, cucumbers, cabbages. What's on the top of the counter? That's Emma's strength plus 5,000 XP. Wow. Must make me go a whole level of strength. I guess we really do have to wait around and recover for a bit. That's how it's gonna go. Is she still cooking over there? Just one cooking. I guess I'm just watching Emma cook. It gives me cooking XP. Wait, how do I know? Oh, she's called Emma. How did I know she was called Emma? Did she tell me her name? I guess she did, but how did I remember that? I want to go and find out other people. Where should I go?
You would need to check the surrounding houses. Some of them have hidden entrances in the floor to the basements. Again, I need to warn you, this is dangerous. Don't go unless you are well prepared.
So I stir fries. Hopefully I get to eat well. Change. Find and wear a bunker. Find and wear a bunker or a hazmat suit. Go outside and find at least one basement with a hidden entrance to the floor. Visit all the rooms of the Ark and read any documents you find there. Alright. She made 3 stir fries. Now she's gonna go and wash. I guess I'm gonna take care of this while she's gone. Make sure they don't burn. That'd be quite a waste. It's fine, we'll catch up later. Tomato, onion, lettuce, carrots. Seems to be a pretty good meal. To me, anyway. Let me eat some of it. At least enough so I don't starve. There we go. Okay, we should be able to heal now. Yeah, I do need to get some clothes as well. Any documents around here? I don't see any. This is cooked. I'll place that here. Right? That's not on the floor, that's on the counter. Nope, that's on the floor. I tried. And failed. I want to place it on the counter. What if I just place it this way instead? This is still uncooked. Am I underweight? Yes. Oh well. We'll just eat some stir fries, it's fine. Place item. Hey, oh, Place item here. I heard Emma back there. I don't see her. Oh, I see her. There's a document. Eli's note, electrical wire. They give me a memory. Okay, I gotta go and get some clothes first, though. Where would I get some clothes? We'll read all the notes once we have them all, I guess. Or once I have some clothing. Did I take my medical report? I guess I did. Eh. Oh. The thingy down there. Emma's back there eating some stuff. Suture needles, bandages, antibiotics. Potassium iodine. Pentoxifil. Nicotinamide. Okay. And the rest is all regular stuff. Oh, that's a cupboard. I didn't realize. An altar. God's Mad at Me by Cobb Blunton. Place item here. Boop. Oh. Is it the VHSs? No, it was in the archive. This is not the archive, it doesn't look like. Some music. Emma, help! I'm having visions. Emma, the brain damage. It's hurting. Yeah, okay. I don't think we can go. Ouch, and that hurts a lot. I don't think we can go outside with that kind of stuff happening to us. That'd be a death sentence. Very beautiful. Here's the one shop in town. Follies. Paula Follies is a bit of a gossip, but God bless her. And here's the pub you'll find me most days. A pint, please, Jacinta. You have a friend today, Father. It's Father David over from England. Why is she watching some kind of show? All the English priest so handsome. Let's find some clothing. That's what I'm looking for, really. Oh, the armory. Okay, we'll come back there once we have some clothes. Oh. What's this? Nuclear Winter by Carl Sagan. That sounds like a familiar name. Project Oasis by Noah Whitlock. Yoink. And now we do have a power generator, so should leave the lights on. If I can help it. Anything in the trash? Not much. Close, thank you. Oh! Alright, there's the hydroponics. Almost ready to harvest cauliflower. It's watered. No comp. What? What is that? Open the valve. Am I supposed to do that? What is this? Open valve. Ah, it's the sprinkler. Am I gonna have to do this every day? Okay, okay, that's our water. Stop it. Calm down. Thank you. It's fine. It was already watered anyway. Yeah, well watered. That's the machinery room. Like there's, I don't know, like the tools room. Storage depot. Full of vodka bottles, a gas mask. Flour, cereal, rice, pasta. It just means like we have plenty of food. Probably enough for the 1 month we're supposed to be surviving here. Before the fallout stops. Rubber gloves, duct tape, welding equipment, bricks, barbed wires, paint, yeah. More paint, plaster powder, concrete powder. So plenty of stuff. This room? Is this the archive? We got a computer room. The radio? Automated broadcasts. What if it's gonna tell us anything different? Just instead of just the weather report. Oops. Uh-oh. Use NOAA. Alright. Power control. Grid inactive. Usage 0.53 liters per hour. Main generator. Status off. Let's turn it on.
Power restored.
Okay, that was my fault. I turned NOAA off. Okay. Return. Atmospheric regulation. Ventilation. Status off. Please turn it on. External air valve. Closed. Should be open. Open. Okay. Not sure if it should be open or closed. I'm gonna open it. Module heating. Please turn the heating on. It's going back up. Yes. The CO2 is still going up, it looks like. Close the external air valve. It's going up even faster. Alright. I don't like that. Hydraulics. Says nothing. Instruction manual. Hydrocore water pump. The Deep Draw 1200 is a heavy-duty, externally powered water pump designed for isolated and underground facilities, engineered to access deep Holocene aquifer reserves. Integrated treatment and filtration system available. Failure to maintain the pump may result in inefficiency loss, sudden shutdown, and in severe cases, the neglect may cause the water pump to ignite. Got it. Right now it's not working. Okay, so we have limited water supply until we can fix it. We still have a CO2 problem, it looks like. Environment report. Temperature minus 40 Celsius and Fahrenheit is the same. Wind speed pretty high. Fog intensity 90%. Radiation 4,500. Okay. ARC network. Your ARC connected. US East 2. Concealed offline. Concealed offline. Declared offline. Only declared arcs can see other declared arcs. So we count as concealed right now. And alarm. It's off. Alright. Multiple sensors data. In case of an anomaly, audible alarm is activated to alert the inhabitants, and voice messaging system informs about the nature of the threat. Do you have any instruction manuals for these guys too? Instruction manual for the main generator. The GX9 is a heavy-duty gasoline power generator designed designed for isolated underground facilities. It provides continuous AC output to bunker grid systems and auxiliary module. Warning, failure to maintain the GX9 may result in sudden shutdowns, power loss. In severe case, neglect may cause the generator to ignite. Okay. It seems to be decent right now. Backup generator. Same thing. Okay. Hopefully everything's gonna be fine, apart from that CO2 thing. Wonder how we'll be able to fix it. Is this the archives room? Yes, there's a bunch of VHSs. Thingy to film. Service tunnels key. Ah, there's service tunnels, huh? We'll come back and watch these later. Ah, the dorms, I can get clothes. T-shirt, earbuds. Put on a t-shirt. Thank you. A long sleeve t-shirt, or that. A key ring with a key. What is the key inside? A key. Okay, take it. Book watering height. Counts as trash. Swim trunks. I guess I'll put it on. Socks. Pants. Belt. Another key. Long socks. Better than regular socks. What things have I taken off? Hospital gown. I'll put in the hospital. Put off the socks. Put off the shirt. I didn't mean to do that. Thank you. A guitar. Oh, hey, Emma's here. Found the rooms, found the garden, library, found the bedroom, found the armory. Tank top. Can I wear that? Without replacing my shirts? Yes, I can have a tank top under my long sleeve shirt. Shoes. Coverall Air Force. That took off my pants. Is it better to do this? Insulation halfway there. No, it's more insulated, sure. I was going to sleep. I don't know what time it is. Okay. Anything else? Shirt, long johns. I need stuff for the cold. We were feeling chilly before. I have a denim shirt over my coveralls. You can replace my long sleeve shirt. That has really bad insulation though. Oh, no, I can just wear it. Okay, cool. T-shirt, underpants, shoes, long sleeve t-shirt again. A scarf. Guess I'll wear that. Coverall Air Force. We have different forces. Oh, it's all Air Force. A sweater. Which I guess are gonna replace the coveralls. Sweater. Effects. So we have the health effects of ionizing radiation by ATSDR. We have a lot of stuff to read. I don't mind. A diary. There's a thing on top of it. Worker's Guide to Computers. Take it. Pants. Toy car. Pillows. Socks. Magazine. Word search. What do we have here? What's that? Is that a body? Add a corpse. A morgue table. Surgical stuff, medical coat. A hacksaw, scalpel. Pregnancy and newborn. Baby guide. Pediatrics, patient care, addiction and substance abuse. So if I was to read this, it would just be like a regular book. I don't get to see the pages. Yeah, I don't get to see the pages. It has to be a lore book for me to see the pages. Regular literature is just, you know, literature. Okay. Do we have 2 different barracks? No, that's just another bathroom. That was a spooky noise. Hey, a dirty bandage. I can use that. My head bandage is gonna get dirty eventually. Laundry room. So if I was to put that dirty bandage in there, then ask to turn it on. We make a white bandage, or does it have to be clothing? I think it has to be clothing. We're still cold. That's not a great sign. Physical recovery. More XP for strength. Should have leveled up strength by now. Another 5,000. What is this place? A radio. Money. Literature. It's like a private barracks. A beanie. There we go. Yeah, they're like private bunkers, private barracks. Cool, cool. What's this? And I'm gonna have to find. Okay, there's a fire extinguisher here. I don't know what this is, but ooh. Another. Stop whispering in my ears. Another key. Yeah, I can't go outside like this. What is this machine? There's a bunch of vents. Must be the air filter. A wrench, a firefighter's axe. Car batteries. A lot of car batteries. Tires. Suspension, spare engine parts mall. Brakes. Gas tanks. Oh god. I didn't realize we had... Uh-oh. Am I in a dream? No, okay, good. You know, while we're here, let me try and do a back of the save, because I feel like dying right now would be kind of a bummer. Let's try. Arc. Copy. And then up. Paste over this way. Eventually. Paste. Boop. Okay. So now if we die, we can restart from this point. What do we have down here? This place is also I need a flashlight. Oh. A thingy. Ventilation system manual. This ventilation system here? What is it? I heard that. Hey. Hey. This is where I last saw Emma. In here. Sleeping. Didn't say no. Okay. Where is Emma? I have to search all the rooms again for her? Let me just eat one of these. Thank you. Yum. Also wash this bandage so I can replace my other head bandage. Okay, so it looks like we've looked around the entire first floor, I think. I'm pretty sure, maybe. Possibly. Now, where's Emma? I gotta put the hospital gown in here. Hospital gown. Missions. Visit the rooms in the Ark. Yeah, I'm working on that. Emma.
Hey!
Ah, there she is. Let's see. Found a room. I found Noah, found a garden, found the laboratory, found the bedroom. I think we need more tools. I guess we do.
Good observation. We lost some of our tools during one of our recent scavenge missions. There is a bag full of tools in what is left of the community center in March Ridge.
Where are we?
Can you get it back for us?
I guess I can try. Too dark to read. Where are we? Ah, there's the tool. Okay, it's kind of nearby, but I feel like we should just stay indoors until we get these headaches to stop, because that'd be a death sentence if it was to happen upstairs. Okay. Hopefully it has a flashlight. Because I really have a hard time seeing down there. So this had a ventilation system guide, which I feel like I should read because I'm having trouble with the ventilation system. Anything here? Doesn't seem so. Anything here? No essential computer. Is that a ladder? I think the answer is no. Oh, what's that? NPC tablet. Okay, well, thanks for highlighting it, so I know for the future, but I don't know what that is. Are these the ventilation tunnels that I got the access key to? Or was it the maintenance tunnels? I forgot what they're called. Do they have a flashlight? Sapling. Sapling. Seed packet for flowers. Dirt sacks. Dirt sack. Dirt sack. Dirt sack. Nothing. Fertilizer. Fertilizer. No flashlight. It's pretty dark. What even is this room? I can't see! Let me turn up brightness so I can see. Ragdoll. Lightning update. Skybox. I can't. I fell down something and hurt myself. But now what? Help! I'm stuck down here. Where am I? I can't see! That's why we needed a flashlight. Okay. Now what? Sit on ground, walk to. Sit on ground, walk to. I can't see anything. I feel like that's gonna be a save reload because I don't know where I am. I fell down something. And now we're stuck. There's no containers anywhere. Okay. Well, that's a save reload. I can't turn up brightness, can I? Dynamic puddles, blood decay. Accessibility, maybe? No. Key bindings, audio, user interface. Controls. Display. Nope. Okay then. Can you let me quit? Can you let me quit the game? How do I even quit? Am I gonna have to close the entire game to quit? There's no escape menu. Damn you, mod! Where's my escape menu? That seems like an oversight. I can't press escape to look at my menu. Okay, well. Time to close the entire game. And then reopen the entire game. But while this is closed, let me just restore the save. So, copy. Wait. No. That's paste. I want copy. Okay, copy. Paste. Replace all these files. Thank you. And let's see if I just messed up the entire save or if it worked just fine. Honestly, if this is how the game is, how the mod wants this to be played, they should really have a save and reload system, like just in the mod. But whatever. Let's see. Time to wait. For a while. If I press continue, where do we reload? And do we even reload? Yeah, so we'll go down there once we have... I want us to get the ventilation maintenance paper so I know what the issue is with the CO2. And then we'll wait until we get a flashlight before we go down again. I wonder if I can use a lighter for lighting. Oh.
Below the ash, the Ark sleeps tough.
Conditions at the Ark may affect your health. Like having a brain damage.
Once moved.
Pentacillin reduces fatigue and endurance loss caused by CO2 intoxication. Good to know. Pentoxyphilin. I guess we found our first oversight is that I can't press escape to quit. I have to close the entire game. Aha! Where do we get? We should be right below this, right before the stairs.
Power restored.
Yes. Let's get a ventilation thingy, paper, and get the heck out. Ventilation manual, thank you. We'll be back later once we have a flashlight. Okay. If there was a flashlight, would I find it in the armory? Over here? Level C hazmat suit. 7 hazmat suits, Geiger counters, gas mask filter, M9, M11, 1911, M1.
Biohazard detected. Bedroom.
Biohazard in the bedroom. What does that mean?
Attention. Biohazard detected. Bedroom.
A zombie's here. Okay. Might have been a bug. Die! Good. Noah, can you calm down? Also, where's Emma? Was that supposed to be Emma? Emma! Did I just break the mod already? Hey! I feel like that was Emma that just got zombified for no reason. But having Emma die is a game over condition. Emma? Let me turn off the alarm. Calm down. No, that's the wrong button. Alarm network. No, that's ARC network. Alarms. Okay, where's Emma? I feel like I just broke the mod already. And that's not a good sign. Emma. I swear she was. This is supposed to. I swear this is supposed to be Emma. Eh. Finally talk to Emma. Yeah. I think the mod's broken already. That's not good. That's not good at all. I don't like that. I don't want to have to deal with that kind of stuff. I would rather play the game, you know, not bug fix, but maybe, you know, maybe it's gonna be good. Okay, so Emma's gone. Nowhere to be seen. Okay, give me a second. Maybe this is a known bug or something. Let me try and check. Project Zomboid Arc Emma gone. Let's see. Hey, look at that. Something about Emma turning into a zombie. Apparently it's a known bug. We gotta use a console command. Yay! That's what I like to do. In debug mode. I don't want to have to do that though. I gotta enable debug mode, load the save, and then debug it in. Awesome. Hey, look at that! At least my escape menu works. Yay! Okay. You mean, is it in here, by the way? Or is it gonna be out there? Debug mode. Where even would I find that? Well, just go back. Quit. Because the escape menu wasn't the fault of the mod. It was my fault. So quit, enable debug mode, load the save. Then we can spawn her in. Then we have to go back and unload and... Am I gonna have to do that every time I reload a save? I hope not. Okay, let's see. Where would I find this debug mode? In here, maybe? More? Choose player, choose the name of the save file, choose mods, no. Well, time to look at how to enable debug mode. Debug mode. Oh man, I have to go all the way down to Steam. Jesus. Okay, quit. Go to Steam. Enable debug mode. In my properties. On launch, where is it? On launch. Launch option. Yes, please. Type in debug. Debug. You guys can tell what that's what I'm doing. Okay. And now I'll launch the game. Play Project Zomboid. We should be able to see a bug in our screen to confirm that I'm actually in debug mode. Hopefully I don't have to do this all the time. I might have to just stay in debug mode. If that's how it's gonna be. Load in. Come on. Okay, yeah, so now we're in debug mode because you can see this thing here. This is the debug thingy. So now continue to save. And now we get to respawn Emma somehow. Some way. Time is a useful resource, so is the sledgehammer. Thanks for the tip. But I don't think we have a sledgehammer, do we? I haven't seen one anyway. You shall have no other gods before me. Thank you, God. I guess I should have noticed that being... Oh, look at a bot. Get out of here, bot. Okay, so I guess I should have noticed that the Ark, we have a Noah computer, Noah's Ark. I see the thing. Whoever saves one life saves the world entire. Cool. Okay, start. Now we have to.
Power restored.
Give me a second. We have to. Before we spawn Emma, we have to despawn all zombies. Nightmares, scenes, artifacts. Remove all bandits. Remove radiation. Oh, what if I just try and spawn Emma? Hey, there she is. Hey, Emma. Oh god, I gotta restart the entire dialogue tree.
My name is Emma. It's a long story. Yay, but they had to leave for various reasons. This place requires maintenance, and you and I are in. We have some stairs. They went out to get us. We have an archive. We found it.
Keep going.
They tell the history of this place. When you're ready. Well done. You were lucky to know, but we all deserve to about the details. I know kung fu.
She knows kung fu.
We had to perform a craniotomy. You're also normal. Your head may still take time. I was worried you
Hilarious.
burn everything affected, but you're fine. And I'm a doctor. Anyway, you look like at this point, everyone who's still human is gonna get some rest first. Yes, when you're ready. We tried that. It's risky. They are. You need to check the surrounding houses. Most of them became very hot. I like trying to use the bed or to the basement. I knew you would.
Okay.
You bet. Again.
I think we're good.
Yes, there were more of us. Don't go unless you're well prepared.
Alright. Quit. I'm gonna have to undo the debug mode. And then I'm gonna have to go around the entire arc again to get to all the rooms, and then I'm gonna have to ask her about the tools, and then we're gonna be back. Easy peasy. Eventually. I think I gotta go to that one room where I found that we had only one wrench as the only tool. Okay, quit. Yes, quit. Then I'm here. Undo the debug mode. Thank you. And restart. Boop. And hopefully once we load in, she's not a zombie. And if she's a zombie, then that's gonna be that for the mod, because I don't want to have to deal with that. What if I spawn 1 million Emmas? That might work. What if there's still a zombie corpse back there? Load. Okay.
Below the ash, the ark sleeps tough.
Okay, so we go around all the rooms again. We're keeping an eye out for a flashlight.
Once owned,
We gotta get the prompt to ask for more tools.
the faithful guard the dove.
And then we'll be fine, probably. Maybe the tools thing is still marked on my map, but then I don't have the quest for it. Or whoever wants to save their life will lose it, but whoever loses their life to me will find it.
Endure.
Come on. Warden radiations are no joke. Okay, go. Is Emma a zombie? A zomboid, you could say.
Power restored.
No. Good. Now we have to go around all the rooms. There's a lab. There's some kind of maintenance room or something. Is this the place where we find the tools? Nope. Just engine parts. Yep, that's the tools room. There we go. Armory with some guns. Kitchen, I'm gonna eat. A stir fry. That Emma cooked. Or at least prepared. Oh, look at that. I think we might have duplicated this aspirin because we only used to have one, but now we have two. Duplication glitch, we can have infinite aspirin, got it. Yay. Wash the bandage as well. Thank you. We'll go to sleep soon. We'll just have to back up our save again. I don't know how much time has really passed down here. Without a watch, it's hard to tell. This was the archives room? No, I don't think so. That's Noah. What's this thing here? It's on. Whatever. Are we still having issues with our air? That's the wrong thingy. Yeah, it's still rising. I don't like that. There's a storage room. That's almost all the rooms. Then the archive room is down here. Cameras, pencils, tissues, mugs. A human skull. Oh no, that's inside the lab. Inside the morgue. Extinguisher. Water pump. Can't do nothing with it. Generator. Add coolant, add lubricant, repair. Sounds important. As the backup engine? Probably, yes. So we have the water filtration system, the engine coolant. Cool. Only thing is I don't know where to find those things. Probably downstairs there, but I don't have a flashlight, so I can't see. And it's actually dangerous to go down there. Hey, there's a dead zombie corpse here. I guess we'll take it to the morgue. This is gonna leave a blood trail, huh? Sure. Dang it. Open the door. Take the corpse. There we go. I'll just dump it in the morgue. Might as well. I gotta drop the corpse. Yeah. Ugh. Okay. Drop corpse. No. Morgue table, rest, no. Add corpse. There we go. Obtain the zombie specimen. I guess I got it. Time to sleep. Before I sleep, I'm gonna back up the save. And to make a save, I gotta quit. And then reload. Right. Right. Probably. Maybe. Please. Okay. Copy. Up. Paste. Up. We have to do this before we sleep every night because we might have a dream that kills us in there. Replace the files. Reload. It's a bit tedious. Maybe we should do this like at key points. Like before I go outside, I do a backup. And then we can die as many times as we want. I don't have to do a save and a backup every day.
Below the ash,
Maybe.
Mark sleeps tough.
It would be so bad if the game had an actual save and reload system inside.
Once alone,
Oh, that was a quick start. That was fast. Time to sleep.
the faithful guard.
Sleep. Radios and TV shows. Ugh. What a dream. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Okay, let's make sure Emma's not super duper dead. Oh. There they are. Yo. I had a terrible dream.
Okay, it's just a dream. You're safe here.
Nice. Need more tools.
Good observation. We lost some of our tools during one of our recent scavenge missions.
I'm gonna wait until we talk about other stuff.
There's a bag full of tools in what is left of the community center in March Ridge. Can you get it back for us?
Okay, I found a laboratory.
Yes. It's where we conduct our research.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I found a zombie corpse for that. What kind of research?
Well, we are trying to understand the virus, so maybe we can do something about it.
Uh-huh. That's it? Oh, I'm losing weight again. I gotta eat. I found Noah. A computer.
Great find. NOAA controls and monitors many systems in the base. I'd advise caution before changing anything.
I might have changed some stuff. Maybe the ventilation. Found a room with loud machinery.
Engineering room. That's where power generators and water pump is located.
Okay. I've noticed CO2 levels are rising despite the ventilation being turned on.
We need to check the air intake on the surface.
Uh-oh. Okay. Are you saying you're looking for a cure?
I don't know. But we have to start somewhere.
How do I use the water pump?
It's not connected to the central computer, so it has to be turned on and off manually.
Got it.
Eli tried to fix it, but he gave up.
How do I use the power generators?
Generators are operated by NOAA, a central computer. However, fuel is added manually through an inlet on the surface.
Got it. So we have to go to the surface for a lot of stuff. We already have 2 generators.
Redundancy for safety reasons. But also we switch to backup one when we need to fix the main one.
Good to know. How much fuel do we have left?
The only way to check is to use NOAA, the central computer.
Shouldn't you know that? What happens if we run out of fuel?
That would be a disaster. Central heating would shut down and we would freeze to death within hours.
Ow. How do I get more fuel?
Fuel is a scarce resource, but our intel shows that there is a fuel truck located on Dixie Highway leading to Muldroff Ruins. Can you get it here?
I can try. I found a garden.
Perfect, yeah.
Okay. Found the chapel.
Yep. It's been here since before us.
Cool. How can you still believe after all of this?
To be honest, faith is all we might have left.
Uh-huh. Okay then. Let me go drink and eat. And I guess we'll suit up for a surface excursion. I would like to fix the CO2 levels before we start dying. I need some kind of canteen or bottle for the surface. Empty pot. I'm not gonna take a whole pot with me. A lighter, wooden stingy, a whetstone. I guess I can take an empty kettle full of water. That's better than an empty pot full of water. Slightly. Maybe the saucepan is better than the kettle. Maybe the saucepan is better. Yeah. Put those things in a cupboard. I'm not sure how long we are staying on the surface, but having something to help can't hurt. One saucepan, please. Full of water. Let's prepare for a surface expedition. Military helmet, bulletproof vest. I don't think we can have those with a hazmat suit on, can we? Belt and suspenders. Reduces magazine-fed firearm reload time. Gloves, a balaclava. Military boots. Military shirt. They don't seem to be better than what I have. These pants are going to be replacing the overalls. Military jacket. Stuff on the table. Hey, a wristwatch. Do you have 2 backpacks? The answer is yes. Give me that. 1 machete. That gave me a skill. Hey, a flashlight. A hunting knife? Yep. Picking this stuff up, it just gives me memories. Flashlight angled headed. Attached to our webbing. Box of batteries. I don't think it will be fine. An M1, M1911, M9 hazmat suit. Where? What's it gonna be replacing? I lost my coveralls. I should try and check what I can wear below this hazmat suit. I'm taking 2 gas masks. Do they have filters on? Or do they replace filters? Where? They both have filters. Okay. I'll take 1 backup filter. 1 Geiger counter. And I guess the shotgun. And the pistol. Yeah, pistol. I don't have a holster, do I? Does it fit inside my webbing? No. There's a holster in here. Yeah. Ideally, we won't have to use these guns, but you never know, there might be bandits. These are unloaded rounds. Oh, that gave me skill. Pick up the shotgun for skill purposes. That did not give me skill. Dang it. Give me the mags. Unload one box. I think we need 2 boxes, but for now 1. Just need to un-overload myself somehow. Ah, the bulletproof vest does go onto the hazmat suit somehow. Or over it. We have the long sleeve t-shirt. Shirts. Tank top. I mean, we have a lot of clothing, but I'm not sure if this is going to be enough or not. Gas masks. I'm going to have to wear one. Put the rest in the backpack. We're going to need more rounds. Thank you. 1 bandage to stop bleeding. Some aspirin. What was that? First aid skill. Cool. I'm having a hard time un-overloading myself. Maybe all these books. Yeah, it was all the books. I'm not sure why that was a strength check, but whatever. Hey, look at that bot. I should probably read all that before I go outside. Ah, we're getting a level of strength. Look at that, we got 15 carry weight now. Okay, let me go and find the archives room. I'm over there researching the zombie body, I guess, for whatever reason. Fix the air vent using a screwdriver. Find a hidden basement. Bring a fuel truck. Find and bring back the missing tool bag. I get the tool bag first, then we'll get a screwdriver from it. Hey, look at that, maps. Good. I'm gonna need a pen. Okay. Put them all back. Put all the lore bits in here as well. We'll read them as we need. Ventilation system we'll need to read. The radiation hazmat suit we'll need to read. We're feeling hot, that's good. Give me a pen. Thank you. Okay, uncomfortable. Let me take off the hazmat suit while we aren't gonna leave immediately. Yay. Do I have any pants with me? I don't. Can I wear pants below the hazmat suit? Might be important to check. Pair of pants. Okay. Hospital gown, I'm gonna have to put that down. The shoes, I'm gonna put that down. Let's make sure we have everything sorted out. Where's my... There's the hospital room. It's pretty far away, man. Am I gaining weight, by the way? No, I'm losing weight. I gotta eat more. Let's make another stir fry. Grab one. Let's make a stir fry. And have to at least start gaining weight. Put it a random veggie. Put it a random green. Put in cabbages. How about on this side? Put in some pepper. Put in some broccoli. More. Again, that's the maximum. Turn on. We'll eat all of that, so I should make another one. More stir fries. How much do we have in there, by the way? Enough. Hey, now we have the time. It's pretty late. Oh, Emma's over here. She's gonna be cooking too. Sure. Keep stir frying. Memory regain. Cooking. It's still uncooked. Okay, that thing is full. Put that down. Watch what the cooking does. Yeah, they're being cooked. Now we wait. What's she doing over there? Oh. She must be carrying these sets of clothes all around the place. Well, I don't mind if Emma does most of the cooking, but I do need to gain some weight, so I should make some extras. Yeah, she is making a soup. Looks more nutrition-y than what I'm doing. Eat all. I'm gonna see if if she's able to take care of all the cooking. If I don't touch anything, is she going to be taking all these things out by herself? While she's making these soups. Can I just leave things to her, or do I have to babysit her? Let's see. The stir fry should be done soon. It is. And she's not touching it. Let's give her a chance, give her a moment. She's taking the stir fry, looks like. Hey, look at that, she's taking care of it. I can just leave her to do it. Well, on this... Unless she leaves. Ah, she turned on both ovens. I'm gonna just turn one on. Also, we need to go back to sleep. We gotta do 2 sleeps in a row. Hey, look at that, she took care of the oven. Let's see if she takes care of the pot. Let's cooked. Yep, she takes care of it. Alright, I don't have to babysit her for that. Good. Let's go and read some documents. I forgot where the... Oh, there it is. That's the archives room. Then we do two sleeps in a row, and then we'll head to the surface. Hopefully. Ideally. Should I get any supplies? I should get a couple bandages. There we go. Let's go read the important stuff. The hazmat suit. Stuff about radiation. The ventilation system. Because that's what we'll need first. And then we'll sleep a couple times. Then we'll be off. I think I left all the things in here. Tape number 4, tape number 3, tape number 2, tape number 1. Janitor operation, basic wound care, burn treatment, deep wound bullet removal, fracture treatment. I guess we'll read those in a bit. I can have it play while we read. Oh, thank you for the follow. Hi. Dear Engineer, hi. Or Dear Junior.
Tape 01, GX9, generator operation. The ARC is powered by 2 GX9 generators. One unit serves as the primary generator. The second unit acts as backup power. Generator systems are monitored by the NOAA.
Oh, I'm getting some skill from that.
Fuel levels and operational condition can be checked through NOAA terminals. Fuel is supplied through the external surface inlet system. Refueling operations should be performed carefully. Generators require regular maintenance.
Okay, I can't see the TV at the same time.
Systems may fail unexpectedly.
Unexpectedly.
Reduces mechanical wear. Apply lubricant regularly.
I would if I could, but I haven't found any.
Thermal efficiency. Proper coolant levels reduce fuel consumption.
That sounds important.
Monitor generators for abnormal noise or smoke. Damaged generators consume more fuel.
Good to know.
Qualified personnel may repair generators using spare parts.
I'm not sure if we're qualified, but whatever.
Technical skill is required for advanced repairs. Do not operate heavily damaged systems.
We're gonna have to if we need to.
Loss of generator power may compromise ARC survival. Maintain all systems accordingly.
Still losing weight.
Endure.
Cooking, electrical. I'm gonna have to eat some of these soups. Anyway, next tape. Basic wound care. Did you just eat the tape? Where is it now? It's gone forever? It's consumed? Okay. Please, get in there. What? Right click to remove it. There we go. Okay, give me a second before we play it. I gotta eat. Let's eat one of the soups. Or another stir fry. It looks like a lot, but I don't care. Stir fry. Eat. Get some weight. I should at least not have the debuff of low weight, hopefully. Prone to injury. That's neutral. I'm gonna take a pot of soup with me. Yeah. Where is it? One pot of soup, please. We'll eat that while we read. Where are the frying pans? Okay. Back to it. Oh, with this flashlight now I can look at the underground tunnels. How bad is the CO2 situation? Maybe I don't want to know. I mean, if it gets bad enough, I'm just gonna have to leave, whether I want to or not. not that bad. It's getting bad, but it's not that bad. It's not, you know, the worst. Okay. Back to it. I think we have time to read everything. Hopefully.
Project Oasis Medical Instruction Series.
Project Oasis.
Case 01. Basic wound care. Remain calm. Assess the wound. If bleeding is severe, apply pressure. Disinfect the wound. Pain during disinfection is expected. Do not skip this step. Apply a clean bandage. Ensure the wound is fully covered. Check the bandage regularly. Replace it if it becomes dirty.
Thank you.
Monitor for signs of infection. If infection develops, disinfect again. Repeat treatment as needed. If available, take antibiotics.
Don't think we have
Do
any.
not delay treatment.
I didn't see any.
Pain may persist. Take aspirin to reduce discomfort. Continue monitoring the wound. Do not neglect minor injuries. Proper care ensures survival. Endure.
Okay, thanks. Next. It was deep wounds, I believe. Burn treatment. I mean, I'll take the XP.
Project Oasis.
Might as well.
Instruction series. Tape 02.
Oasis.
Burn treatment. Remain calm. Assess the severity of the burn. Cool the affected area with clean water. Do not use ice. Clean the burn gently. Remove dirt and debris. Do not break blisters. Apply a sterile bandage. Cover the burn completely. Do not apply pressure. Replace bandages regularly. Very clean and dry.
First aid leveled up.
Healing will take time.
There's a different level up
Rest
sound.
recovery. Pain may be severe. Rest and avoid strain. Monitor for signs of infection. Report worsening condition. Proper care is essential.
Okie dokie. Next. Deep wounds and bullet removal. Play.
Project Oasis Medical Instruction Series. Tape 03. Deep wounds and bullet removal.
Do we have iodine?
Assess the wound. If bleeding is severe, apply pressure. Check for lodged objects. If a bullet is present, remove it carefully. Use forceps or tweezers. Ensure the object is fully extracted. Disinfect the wound. Prepare for closure. Use a suture needle if
I
available.
can't gain weight.
In emergency,
I gotta eat more.
clean needle and thread. Close the wound carefully. Ensure edges are aligned. Apply a clean bandage. Do not restrict circulation. Use painkillers if available. If available, take antibiotics. Monitor the wound closely. Reopen and resuture if necessary. Watch
Oh,
for signs of
I didn't think of that one. To
Proper
reshoot your.
care ensures survival. Endure.
Thank you. Right click. Fracture treatment. Should be the last tape. This counts as entertainment.
Project Oasis Medical Instruction Series.
Oh, this other file cabinet.
Tape 04. Fracture treatment. Remain calm.
Nothing.
Assess the injury. Limit movement immediately. Do not apply unnecessary force. If possible, apply a splint. Immobilize the affected limb. Head and torso fractures cannot be splinted. Support the injured area carefully. Apply a bandage if needed. Do not restrict circulation. Keep the limb stabilized. Avoid further strain. Fractures require extended healing time. Do not expect rapid recovery.
Good to
Pain
know.
may be significant. Use painkillers if available. Rest is essential. Monitor for worsening conditions. Seek assistance if possible. Watch for signs of infection.
I wonder if Emma can help me heal.
Proper care ensures survival. Endure.
Okie dokie. Time to read. Eli's note. Emma, I know you hate going down the service tunnel, but there's a few things that maybe need fixed while I'm away. I left the key in the conference room that should you access to all things you need.
Medical instruction series.
Okay. Thanks, Emma.
804. Fracture treatment.
Whatever.
Remain calm. Assess the injury.
The decontamination tank may need refilling. There's NBC tablets in the cabinet. Just drop in some in the tanks and they'll fill it back up. You'll know it if it's low if it starts telling you it's diluted. The generators need maintenance. I know you're not an engineer, and I'm going to try and find some electrical books and magazines for all of us. But the generators need coolant and lubricant regularly, otherwise they'll burn through more fuel than normal and break down faster. There's some in the service tunnels. I'll keep an eye out for more and engine parts while I'm at it. Luke's told me about the tremors. The arc is pretty tough. It withstood the first blast. I think the worst thing that might happen is that we lose some light bulbs to shakes. We may want to prepare for the worst though, if fire would be devastating. No isn't foolproof. This wonderful piece of tech can't even hook up to the water pumps. If it ever gives you trouble, just give it a gentle kick. The lights will go out and then you can turn it back on. Just remember to turn the ventilation generators back on when you reboot it. Speaking of water, the water pump may need a refill for filters. There should be charcoal down the tunnels. Just pop it in and you'll have plenty of water. Hope this helps. I'll be back soon. Good to know. Thanks, Eli. In the cabinet. I guess we'll read everything. Doesn't take too long. Next. The hazmat suit. Level C hazmat suit. Project Oasis, Department of Advanced Cybernetics. The ARCS has been equipped with level C hazmat suits designed to provide protection against biological, chemical, and radiological hazards. To ensure maximum protection, please follow the safety instructions. Always wear the hazmat suit with a gas mask. Always wear protective boots. Any holes or damage to the suit will compromise protectability. Injure. Okay. Medical report on myself. Patient John Doe. Bed 02. Day 42. Subject was found with a deep laceration on the scalp and signs of blunt trauma. Skull fracture confirmed by palpitation, swelling visible, unconscious on arrival, no response to pain stimuli. Keep on cot, head elevated. Patient remains unconscious, still breathing on his own. No signs of seizure or fever. Gave half a dose of old antibiotics in case of infection. Applied compress, kept fluids going stable but silent. Swelling has gone down, scalp wound healing, no sign of infection, still out cold. One of the engineers says he mumbled once, maybe a dream. Fracture seems set, he's lucky. Gave him some broth with a dropper he swallowed. Still no waking. Everyone's starting to ask questions. We're out of real meds. All I can do is wait. That's it. Next. I'm gonna take out this tape, Emma. Stop it. Thank you. Go watch something else. Yeah, okay, she's gonna go watch something else. There's a bunch of leaflets for medicines. The generator. Thank you for purchasing the Mesh Genfac Co. Vortex GX9 diesel generator. Before starting the generator, this map should read before to leave to become familiar with the proper handling. The correct use and periodic inspection will let you be the best operating condition. If any trouble should arise or if there's any question, ask. Warning. All specific cautions and warnings contained in this pamphlet should be adhered to strictly. Otherwise, severe injury, death, and or damage to equipment should result. High voltage is produced when the generator is in operation. Do not operate the generator indoors without proper ventilation. Do not perform maintenance while the generator is in use. This method covers the operation of the generator and should not be used to instruct how to maintain or connect the generator to power grid. Check engine coolant level, check lubrication oil level. I've hooked this up to Noah. Eli. What is it? Okay. Check fuel level by replacing start run switch to the run position and the battery switch to on. Return both switches to stop and off position respectively. Check the voltage and frequency and load. Goes on maintenance. Okay, so Eli, Noah takes care of that. Quick troubleshooting guide. Only use approved coolant and lubricant. Shut off the generator prior to adding coolant, lubricating oil, or performing repairs. Using insufficient coolant can result in higher fuel burn, higher wear. Only use diesel fuel. Gasoline will damage components of the generator. Keep an eye out for engine parts. Eli. Okay, next. Nicotinamide. Also known as Coramine. It's a stimulant that causes used as a medical countermeasure against tranquilizer overdose. It is useful for those in extreme environments. to increase endurance, to reduce fatigue, and is used as stimulant to the respiratory and circulatory centers. As such, it can be used as secondary treatment for hypothermia in a nuclear winter. Besides hypothermia occurs when the body is too cold due to a lack of warm clothes, staying wet, or most commonly due to extreme weather, wind chill, causing the core body temperature to drop. Symptoms of hypothermia include shivering, sluggishness, slow healing, confusion, weak pulse, discomfort, sleepiness, loss of consciousness. Nicodamine should be used as a preemptive measure for long-duration journeys when temperatures and conditions remain hazardous. The dose of this medicine will be directed different for different patients. For adults, a capsule every 4 hours. Next. So this is good for hypothermia. Oxpentyphylline, a drug to treat muscle pain. As it's going to use is the treatment of CO2 poisoning, as it increases oxygenation and diffuses CO2 in the bloodstream. Typically, the treatment for CO2 poisoning is to get fresh air. However, as the situation deteriorates on the surface, or as systems may be required to shelter in place in the Ark as a result of nuclear winter, should only be prescribed when fresh air is not easily available or where CO2 concentrations become greater than 850 parts per meter, or particle per something. So 850. So we have some time. We're at like 200. With no decrease shown over a 2-hour window. Weakness, headache, sluggishness, dizziness, inability to concentrate, confusion, panic attack, loss of consciousness. Dosage. 1 capsule every 4 hours. If you miss a dose of this medicine, take it as soon as possible, so long as the CO2 remains dangerous levels. If it's almost time for your next dose, skip the missed dose and go back to your regular dosing schedule. Do not double dose. Got it. Next. Potassium iodine. I mean, I know what it does. It's going to be reducing our radiation levels. They're taken by the mouth and are used to protect the thyroid gland from radioactive iodine that may be released into the air. KI pills are the first line in the fight against acute radiation syndrome, also known as radiation sickness or radiation poisoning. They're reducing the health risk for individuals who may have ingested or come in contact with radioactive materials. The pill serves as a protective measure, however, do not replace protective equipment. The thyroid gland naturally absorbs iodine in the bloodstream, however, it cannot differentiate between the radioactive and non-radioactive iodine. If radioactive iodine is present in the body, the thyroid gland will really absorb it. Which means it's something that the KI pills are not an antidote to radiation, they simply prevent it. Never remove your personal protective equipment while on the surface while exposed to nuclear contaminants and fallout. If your suit is broken on the surface, either your mask is removed or there is a tear, take the KI pills and prescribe immediately and attempt to reseal the suit without delay. Alright? Symptoms of acute radiation poisoning or radiation syndrome, red, purple spot on the skin, hemorrhage, infections, and air loss. Little teenagers take 1 every 8 hours. Every 8 hours, huh? We could take 1 preemptively. Nuclear Winter by Carl Sagan. Jesus. I'm gonna pause. Except for fools and madmen, everyone knows that nuclear war will be an unprecedented human catastrophe. A more or less typical strategic warhead has a yield of 2 megatons. A single bomb with the explosive power of the entire Second World War, but compressed into a few seconds of time in an area 30 to 40 miles across, and a 2 megaton explosion over a fairly large city. Buildings will be vaporized, people will reduced to atoms and shadows, outlying structures blown down like matchsticks, and raging fires ignited. And if the bomb would explode on the ground, an enormous crater, I those that can be seen through a telescope on the moon, would be all that remained where Midtown has once been. There are a lot of bombs in the world. There are fewer than 3,000 cities on Earth, with populations of 100,000 or more. You cannot find anything like a million Hiroshimas to obliterate prime military and industrial targets that are far from cities are completely rare. There's eventually more nuclear weapons that are needed for any plausible deterrence of a potential adversary. Nobody knows, of course, how many megatons will be exploded in a real nuclear war. As numbers, a detailed analysis, war games run by the US Department, the official Soviet pronouncement all indicates that this containment may be too much to hope for. Once the bombs begin exploding, communications failures, disorganization, fear, the necessity of making an immediate decision, blah, 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 blah. The World Health Organization, in a recent detailed study chaired by Sun K. Bergstrom in 1982, concludes that 1.1 billion people will be killed outright in such nuclear war, meaning the US, the Soviet Union, Europe, China, and Japan. They showed 1.1 billion people will also suffer serious injuries and radiation sickness. 2 billion people will be destroyed. Half of all the humans on Earth at the time, in 1982. Signal studies the consequence of nuclear explosion. There has been dangerous tendency to underestimate the results. This is partially due to the tradition of conservatism, which generally works well in science, but which is more dubious applicability where the lives of billions of people are at stakes. A thermonuclear bomb exploded on Bikini Atoll. It had about double the yield expected, and there was an anticipated last-minute shift in the wind direction. As a result, the daily radioactive fallout came down on the Ronge Lap in the Marshall Island, more than 200 kilometers away. Most of the children on Ronge Lap suffered deployed thyroid nodules and lesion and other long-term medical problems due to radioactive fallout. Discoveries other like them were made by chance, unexpected. Blah 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 blah. Oh wait, what was that? It was given the high-yield air burst, which will chemically burn the nitrogen in the upper air, converting it into oxide of nitrogen. These, in turn, combine with and destroy the particular ozone in the Earth's stratosphere. The surface of the Earth is shielded from daily solar ultraviolet radiation by a layer of ozone so tenuous that they were brought down to sea levels with 3 mm sticks. Partial destruction of the ozone layer can have serious consequences to the biology of the planet. They were made by chance. The U.S. Mariner 9 spacecraft, the first vehicle to orbit another planet, arrived at Mars in 1971. Dust storm, particles, temperature, dust by high winds, the desert of the atmosphere absorbed the incoming sunlight, preventing much of it from reaching the ground. Heated by sunlight, the dust became warmed agents in air, but the surface enveloped in partial darkness became much chillier. Months later, after the dust fell out of the atmosphere, the upper air cooled and the surface warmed. We were able to calculate accurately from how much dust there was in the atmosphere, how cool the Martian surface ought to be. Afterwards, your colleagues were to apply these insights on the Earth. In volcanic explosion, dust aerosol are often into the atmosphere and blocked solar radiation cooling stuff. When nuclear explosions, particularly ground bursts, will lift an enormous quantity of fine solar particles into the atmosphere. Smoke, burning cities, but lots of dusts. I know it surprises me. There's a tendency, psychiatrists call it denial, to put it out of our mind, not to think about it. But if we are to deal intelligently, wisely with a nuclear arms race, we must steel ourselves to combat the horrors of nuclear war. The result of our calculations astonished us. In the baseline case, the amount of sunlight at the ground was reduced to a few percent of normal, much darker in daylight than in heavy overcast and too dark for plants to make a living from photosynthesis. At least in the northern hemisphere, where the great preponderance of strategic target lies, an unbroken and deadly gloom will persist for weeks. Even more unexpected were the temperature calculated in the baseline dropped to minus 25 Celsius or minus 13 Fahrenheit and stayed below freezing for months, even for summer war. Because the atmospheric structure becomes much more stable as the upper hemisphere is heated, blah 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 blah. Oceans in the heat reservoir would not freeze. However, an major ice would probably not be triggered, but because the temperatures would drop so catastrophically, virtually all crops and farm animals in the northern hemisphere would be destroyed. In addition, the amount of radioactive fallout, as much as expected, blah 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 blah, radioactivity, the cold, the dark, intense radioactivity, together lasting for months, represent a severe assault on our civilization and our species. People would not be good. We talk about the northern hemisphere, but now seems unlike the case of a single nuclear weapons that in a real nuclear war, the heating of the vast quantities of atmospheric dust and soot in the northern mid-latitude will transport these fine particles towards the equator. If the nuclear war contained much less than 5,000 megatons detonated, perhaps the greatest surprise what if nuclear wars can be contained and much less than 5,000 megatons is detonated? Perhaps the great surprise in our work was that even small nuclear wars can have devastating effects. We consider a war in which a mere 100 megatons were exploded less than 1% of the war's arsenal, and only in low-yield airbursts over cities. The scenario we found will ignite thousands of fires, and smoke generated from these fires alone would be... What? There's a cable here that just got undone. Hopefully it's nothing important. Let me look. Why is that cable? It is a PlayStation cable. It's fine. What was I going? Ignite thousands of fires. The threshold for what reached out the nuclear winter is very low. We have a look at an important effect. The carrying of dust and soot from the northern to the southern hemisphere are results carefully scrutinized by more than 100 scientists. There are still arguments on points of details, but the overall conclusion seems to be agreed upon. There are several previously unanticipated global consequences of nuclear war, sub-freezing temperature, the effects of fallout. We're amazed the nuclear explosion is space-disabled distant satellites. I had no idea that the fireballs will yield from high-yield thermal nuclear explosions could deplete the ozone layers and mist altogether the possible climatic effect. What else have we overlooked? Nuclear war is probably can be treated theoretically. Many biologists consider the nuclear winter believe they carry some implications for life on Earth. It's almost 40 years since the invention of the nuclear weapon. We have not yet experienced a global thermonuclear war, although one more than On more than one occasion, we have come tremendously close. I do not think our luck can hold forever. Men and machines are fallible, as recent events remind us. Fool and madmen do exist and sometimes rise to power. Concentrating always on the near future, we have ignored the long-term consequence of our actions. We have placed our civilization and our species in jeopardy. Food is not yet too late. We can safeguard the planet if we so choose. All right, interesting. Imagine it. It sounds like I feel like I've heard that before. It sounds like that's a real source. Project Oasis by Noah Whitlock. Unpause the game. Hopefully it's not too big. Oh. Okay, it's not too big. I'm still gonna pause. If you are hearing this, this means events have unfolded exactly as projected. Decades of data modeling, socio-technical forecasting, and collapse patterns analysis all converge on a singular outcome. A systemic failure was not only probable, but it was inevitable. In anticipation, we initiated Project Oasis, a contingency infrastructure designed to preserve minimal viable continuity for the human species. You are now located within one of the few operational Oasis facilities. If this unit is active, surface conditions have surpassed survival thresholds. Despite advances in automation and synthetic self-regulation, this shelter will require your direct involvement. Environmental integrity, resource cycles, and core systems must be maintained. You will not be monitored, you will not be rescued. This space was not built for comfort, it was built for continuity. Endure. The project phases. The earliest indication were subtle, almost imperceptible anomalies buried within the database. Dr. Mendez, head of stochastic social cybernetics, who suggested that anomalies might represent emerging systemic instabilities rather than random punctuation. We began to construct iterative frameworks designed to identify nonlinear convergence points, instances where minor perturbations would cascade into macroscopic systemic failure. Collapse scenarios. Debate within the team was incessant. Was the primary threat environmental, a product of accelerated anthropogenic destabilization, or was it technological, a recursive failure with nascent AI-assisted infrastructure? Others argue with socio-political collapse. What became undeniable, however, was that the patterns of convergence across all models, independent variables, and methodological framework, a singular outcome emerged: systemic failure. Its form uncertain, its scope global. It was inevitable, not probable, not likely, inevitable. It was at this juncture that Project Oasis was conceived not as a solution, but as a contingency, a lattice of continuity embedded within the unknown. We're witnessing a collapse without a clear signature, a terminus defined not by mechanics but by certainty. Assembly of the task force. It was clear that no single discipline could shudder the magnitude of the problem. System theorists, abstract, biologists, medical, astrophysicists, economists, so big teams. 147 professionals. Perhaps because of it, the project would progress. Each specialist contributed to the lens through which the unknowable could be parsed. And then we did not know what form the class would take, but we knew it was coming. On InterNARC, disclosure and autonomy. The proposed locations of all ARC installations be cataloged and shared among the respective command system. This has been rejected. The purpose of each ARC is preservation. Preservation does not end at survival of body. It extends to survival of order. In a post-collapse environment, scarcity will redefine morality. Hunger, cold, and fear will erode the stability we assume permanent. Under such strain, even the preserved may become predatory. Centralized locations of all ARCs will create a map of conquest. An ARC that fails internally may seek remedy externally. An ARC governed by instability may attempt acquisition rather than cooperation. Total isolation presents equal danger. Thus, neither full disclosure nor permanent silence is acceptable. The solution is autonomy. Each ARC shall possess the authority to determine whether this location shall remain concealed or declared. Those that choose declaration may broadcast identification signals on predetermined frequencies. These signals shall contain no out coordinates, only acknowledgement of operational status and willingness to engage. Only ARCs that openly transmit shall receive transmission from others. No ARC shall know of concealed installations. Trust must be voluntary. History demonstrates that centralized power collapses under pressure. Decentralization will injure. Or decentralized will injure, whatever. The ARCs are lifeboats, not fleet. If they ever sail together, it must be because their captains decide to raise their flags. That's it. Alright. Good info, at least. The summary of the effects of health of analyzing radiation. Okay. Let's have a look. Radiation kills you. Got it. Skin burns, hair loss, birth defects, illness, cancer, and death. Body information, radiant overexposure. Can I see any data? People who have large enough areas of their body exposed to high doses, over 100 rad, of radiation in any of these situations may exhibit immediate signs of acute radiation syndrome. Dose of radiation below 15 rad produce no observable symptoms. As the radiation dose increases, subclinical responses begin to occur. At 15 to 100 and 50 to 3000, acute radiation syndrome is seen to individuals following acute whole body doses of 100 or more rads. The clinical phase can be divided into 4 overlapping phases: mild phase, hematopoietic syndrome, the gastrointestinal syndrome, and the central nervous system syndrome, over 3000 rad. If the energy is depleted over more than a few days, a lower dose rate, the severity of the effect may be greatly reduced. Okay, when do I die? Gastrointestinal syndromes. So over 3000 rads, we die. Got it. So we should avoid that. Do we have anything else to read? Ventilation system sounds important. The Ark is equipped with ventilation systems designed to keep the navigation safe. Filters are designed to last 50 years. Ventilation system is automated and monitored through NOAA. In the event of high CO2 levels, operate the external air valve. This will greatly increase the rate of CO2 scrubbed from the atmosphere. The generators will burn through more fuel to do this. Check external vents. If CO2 level continues to rise with the external vent open, check the vent on the surface for damage. Got it. Let me just store everything again. So I can choose to either burn more fuel or have more CO2. I think we'll take the more CO2. We just need to get to the bag of tools and take what we need. Let me go and eat first. Hey, Noah, how's the thingy? Let me do a quick system check. Power. How are we looking? Decent. If I turn off the external valve, how's our usage? We're at 2,000 parts? Okay, it's pretty bad. I thought we were only in the hundreds. We're at 2,000. Let me go back. When do we need to do special things? We're at 2,000. Oh, right above 1,000. We should try and use pentosilophene because we're getting tired from the CO2. Alright, got it. Should be inside here. And if I could just go down into the ventilation system and get some supplies for the generators, the coolant and lubricant, to make it last longer, that'd be good. Okay, where are they? That's my iodine, I'm taking one. Pentosilophene, I'm taking one. Nicodamine, I'm taking one. The rest should be fine. There's a beta blockers. Take a pill. Seems wise. Let me go and check it down below. With a flashlight now. Let's try and do this quickly. That's the ventilation system. Cool. That's a water filter, I'm pretty sure. Cool. That's nothing. Backpack sprayer leaflet, I'll take it. Acid leaflet, I'll take it. Acid jerry can, acid backpack. Engine lubricant, engine coolant. I'm taking those and moving them up. That's the dirt and stuff. Over here is nothing. Weird, there's a cabinet with NBC tablets for this thingy here. 20. The decontamination chamber. We'll read these later. I don't want to do more reading. What's in here? An important paper. No central computer. How are we on exploring the arc? 66%. Okay. It's cold down here. Okay, when I got here, I fell down. Why is that even a thing? I don't know. Okay. Cool, I guess. A waste treatment plant. Or maybe that's the water pumps or something. Let me quickly check. Why do we need acid? Can't read. How about now? Global events, human animal casualties. Decomposing bodies will pose a significant threat to the living. To consider this danger, a high-strength acid has been provided to each arc. I can spray acid on bodies. Got it. Good to know. Backpacks. What? I can't place that. Okay. Backpack sprayer leaflet. Decontamination purposes, multiple paths may be checked. Spraying a chemical may stain, damage, or destroy property or individual. Got it. Contamination leaflet. Decontaminate stuff. For proper function, as we solution. A single tablet restores maximum efficientness. NBC tablet leaflet. Nuclear biological chemical tablets. A chemical compound. Should not be consumed. What happened in case of swallowing? In case of swallowing, rinse mouth with water and seek medical attention immediately. Got it. Then Noah Central Computer. Yeah, get equipped with a central computer. Noah. Controls fire detection, biological hazard. In case of system malfunction, restart the computer. Got it. Anything else? I think that's all the papers. Yeah. Time to sleep. And eat. So we start getting some gosh darn weight. Oh, and I can refill the engines. Let's do that. So I gotta turn off the main engine, then turn on the secondary engine. So why the heck am I so heavy? Is these bottles? Oh, these bottles are super heavy. So okay, while they're off, I'm gonna refill the secondary engine. Right? No, that's the main engine. That's the secondary engine. Add coolant. Okay. Add lubricant. Okay. I can still put coolant down. Oh, we have plenty of bottles. Okay, we have a lot of bottles. Good. Add coolant. Then we can just shut it off and put some lubricant in. And then charcoal for the water filter. Which I don't know how to operate. Up. Let me check on the crops. Fix the air vent. Yeah. How are you guys? Info. You're still well watered. Almost ready for harvest. Is anything ready for harvest? Almost ready for harvest. Almost ready for harvest. I'm not sure how farming works, but I'm pretty sure we have to wait until they get seeds. So we can plant another crop batch. Drink. Eat some soup. There we go. And then we sleep, and then we go out. And hopefully we don't die in our sleep. I'm still having coolings in my hand. I'm keeping my weight stable, but I'm having a hard time gaining weight. Despite just stuffing my face all the time. Okay. Damn it, I just shut down Noah. Still on. Okay, backup generator. Startup. Main generator. Shut down. Okay. Get a lubricant in there. I guess it's in. Yep. Yeah, it's raining outside. As you can hear. Have to swap him around. They should let us use less fuel. Damn it, I still shut down Noah again. Oh no, it's still on. Okay, cool. I'm keeping this external air. It's fine. It's fine. So this does hurt a lot, which means I'm gonna have a hard time going to sleep. So I'm still supposed to be packing my mags. Maybe we'll have something to talk with Emma once I've gone to sleep a couple times. Oh, so I'm going to have to back up my save for this. Okay, okay. Take a pill. Give me a second. We'll wait. Can I sleep like this? Too much pain. Come on. I gotta sleep. Yeah, my head is still giving me heavy pain. So we're keeping this bandage on. Maybe I need some sleeping pills. Those will do, I think. Also, where's Emma? Ah, there she is. Anything to talk about? What are your virus research results so far?
I'm still constructing a working model. This pathogen doesn't behave like anything in modern virology.
Uh-huh.
It preserves certain functions while degrading others.
That's a good point.
It's almost selective in what it keeps. There's intent in the pattern, or something close to it. I need physical data to move forward.
Physical data. You want more zombie corpses? Anyway, I think we should be able to sleep now. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna quit. Back up the save. And then sleep. So this one. Last modified a minute ago. That's good. Copy. Paste. There we go. Go back in. Okay, it's backed up. Yay. Okay, so we're sleeping a couple times to make sure that we're fully rested.
Below the ash, the
And then
sleeps tough.
and then we
Above, the dead collect what's owed.
and then we go outside and probably die.
Power restored.
Between
Sleep.
the
We're gonna have one last save before we head outside. Oh, not this again. Jesus, I have deep sleeps. I'm sleeping for so much time. Oh my god. Ah. That's pretty bad. Is Emma still down here? Oh. Emma. I brought a zombie corpse to the lab.
Awesome. I will conduct the research soon. I hope it will bring us some useful insights.
Have you heard from the others?
Radio has been silent for some time now. I'm worried. Something is wrong.
I'm taking some CO2 poisoning pills. For no particular reason. Was that Smoke Issue of the Day's group?
They were on their way back, and they passed Rosewood Ruins already.
They were on their way back and past the ruins. So these guys. And there's fuel. They were gonna go tools, fuel, then help.
They plan to make a final stop at one of the houses on the way here.
Okay. Got a couple of quests to do on the surface. Let me just go and eat. Are we still losing weight? It's probably these deep sleeps that are making me lose weight. But I can top up the coolant while we're here. Might as well. I wonder if I should wait until it's like depleted before I top it up. We don't have like a coolant level gauge or anything. Are the plants? They watered? Well watered. Are they all well watered? What about these ones back there? Well watered. Okay. Next. Food. And water. Those rest of our foods is. Eat it all. Please tell me we're gonna start gaining weight. I'm trying my best. But it doesn't seem to be happening. I'm still losing weight despite eating this entire soup. What about these cans here? Do you have anything that's fattening? Veggie soup. Oats. I'll try that. Can of oats. Yeah. I think we're ready to leave. We have our saucepan full of water. Speaking of, let me just drink some water before we leave. Is my bandage dirty? Nope. We have a new mission. Okay, it's time. One more save. That was the thunder. It should make this dog pretty anxious. Okay, 1 minute ago save. Copy. What if I can just save on copy paste on the fly without having to quit like this? Paste. I mean, it doesn't take that long. Okay, we saved. Let's go. There it is.
Below the ash, the ark sleeps tough.
It took us a while, but now at least we know how the
Above,
bunker can be maintained.
dead collect.
Time to die.
Power restored.
Where?
Between the faithful
Okay.
God.
That took off our pants. I'm leaving this under the ground. Helps you can see hypothermia. I don't know how long we'll stay up there. You know what? I'm gonna take one. Also, I need a gas mask.
Stand by. Decontamination in progress.
Alright, decontaminate. Sure. Why not? So we have to use it, get a screwdriver from the tools pack and then fix the air vent. Open up. Thank you. That's a lot of airlocks. Oh boy. Oh my god! Ah! Get a gun out! Okay, maybe it's manageable. Maybe it's manageable. It's manageable. It's manageable. We can manage it. It's fine. Okay, we can manage. We can manage. The stairs. Why are they naked? I don't want to go upstairs. Okay. Okay. A bunch of radioactive zombies. Are there any more? I feel like I should move the corpses outside. That's the wrong button. Oh, they radiate everything. That's wasting my time. I have gas filters here. I can't afford to do this all the time. How long do my gas filters last? No idea. Looks like it's pretty cold outside. How's my Geiger counter? Attach. Doesn't seem to be seeing it. Oh, there it is. It's telling me stuff. What's that? Okay, it was only... What the heck? It was only like 5 zombies. It's fine. A digital watch. I don't need that. Strange that the military watches aren't as functional as the digital ones. Okay. Next. Let's get these. Let's get this one. We're getting exhausted just from this. Just moving the corpses around. And maybe that's why we have the acid for this kind of situation. Okay. Let's try and calm down, I guess. Am I gonna have to clear the entire compound? How do I leave? Through here? There are tools right nearby. I just need some time. Unfortunately, this is wasting my resources. Oh well. Not much you can do about it. Okay. Come on. Come on, exertion, get out of here. Good. Oh. There's zombies right in here. Trying to clear the place at least. Okay. Let's get these tools. Physical recovery. Much of strength XP. What is that? Emma downstairs eating a donut. Cool, Emma. I can't read my map in here. Can I jump over these broken fences? It's already chilly. Or the wind chill. Okay, next building down. Watch out. Got a backpack with nothing in it. A key. Hopefully this radioactive key won't be too much of an issue. Come on, next building. Can make it. Slow and steady. Point of interest to discover. I'm coming. I don't see any entrance though. Let's go to the point of interest. Heard some noise. Now this is a really cool experience. Looks like it's on the second floor. Point of interest discovered right here, apparently. I'm not seeing anything. Hey, it's not so chilly in here. Scrap metal, dirty rags, books. Hey, some of this is not irradiated. Strange. Ooh, zombies down there. Let's be careful. Let's keep exploring the second floor. Come on, tools. Any day now. Eventually. It's because I'm gonna fall if I go there. If I fall, I might tear my suit, so let's not do that. Keep looking. Get these dang tools. Iron pipes, random trash. Don't see nothing. Don't. Okay, I thought I was gonna fall. I know there's zombies around here, so let's be careful. They're coming. An ID card. Okay. I didn't see any tools. I'm supposed to be looking for a bag of tools, I believe. Okay, let me drink some irradiated water. Actually, that's not a good idea. That's irradiated. I can't drink that. Oh. A bag? Grab the duffel bag. Ugh, I'm too overweight. I gotta put it in like in my hand. Okay, that's better. Slightly. What even is inside this duffel bag? Bolt cutters, claw hammer, sledgehammer, screwdriver. Everything we need. Let's go home. I found any basements, but I'm not about to start looking. Not so bad. As long as we stay clear of the wind chill, we can at least warm up. Or maybe it might be because of the meds that we took that are helping. Hard to say which is which. Getting chilly. Yeah, so I have to move from building to building. Oh, a zombie. Good. Seems to me like the zombies, either because either the machine is really strong, or the zombies are somehow relatively weaker than regular Project Zomboid zombies. Okay. Let's go. Emma's down there cooking up a meal. Oof. I shouldn't feel the darkness coming. Okay, we're home. Oh, there's a zombie in there. Somehow. He just ragdolled our way. Okay. I see the ventilation shaft. Fix air vent. Memory regained. Yay. We have too many zombies up above. Let me try and clear them out. Oh, I have my screwdriver equipped. Okay. Keep clearing them. Good. Keep it up. There's also supposed to be a fuel dump. A fuel pump? Something fuel. I don't see it. Oh, I see it. Yeah, that thing. Transfer fuel. Has to be diesel. So decontamination works. So we fix the air vent. Which means now should be okay. Let me, while we're here, let me go ahead and take care of the corpses. Since we have the resources for it, I believe. Damn you. Grab a corpse. Start moving it. How's my flashlight? Still has some charge. We do have limited resources. We can't do this forever. No, this is really cool, I'm gonna say. This is awesome. I heard something. I wonder if any of these zombies can have some of the materials we need, like lubricant, spare parts, that kind of stuff. I don't like that we're losing weight. But I can't eat right now because everything is irradiated. Okay. Next corpse. We got two more. Though we are getting tired from this. Which is not the best. Okay. I'm feeling dizzy. What's making me feel dizzy? Is it the exertion? Must be the exertion. Tipsy. Something's making me feel dizzy. Is it my gas mask? I can swap it out. Are we swapped out? We are. I'm not sure how I can check gas mask filter. That's my unequipped gas mask. Ah, I can see. Look at that. The filter is almost all worn out. With the filter. I'm not sure we can renew it. Research craft. Can I somehow refill it? Recharge filter. Make improvised filter. Recharge filter. Attach filter to respirator. Recharge. Require ceramic mortar, gas mask, a sponge, coke, rags, wood glue, duct tape. That's a lot. I'm not sure we have any of that. But that's good to know. Anything else we can research? Looks like the answer is no. Back to work. Got this corpse, and on the ground the cap. Yeah. Grab it. I can't grab it while I'm moving the corpse, whatever. This is the last body. Okay. Got the corpse. There we go. We also dumped your cap, your baseball cap outside. Thank you. Doesn't change anything. Alright, cool. Ah. Let's go home. With our tools. With a working air filter now. Ah. Decontaminate, please.
Decontamination in progress.
Thank you. How's it looking?
Decontamination complete.
Is everything good? It looks pretty good to me. Hey, I'm here. Let's take off the gas mask. Where is it? Yeah, this gas filter got used up real quick. Unequip. Okay. Also unequip the suit. There we are. I got the tools. I'm gonna leave them in here. Maybe I should talk with Emma while I have the tools on me. First.
Hey!
Emma. Hey.
Hey!
Hey. Please.
Hey!
Hey. Ah, there she is. Watching TV. I got the tools. I found the tools.
Great news.
Yay.
Thanks. You never know when one of these will become handy, you know?
Yeah, sure.
Hey!
Vent's fixed.
Good. CO2 levels should be dropping now.
I'll have a look. Any updates on your research?
I've completed the autopsy. The body is failing, but not entirely. Motor function persists despite catastrophic neural loss. There's no centralized brain activity that explains movement.
Mm-hmm.
It's as if something else has taken over coordination at a lower level. I don't understand how, but it's consistent. I need human specimen to continue.
What does that mean? Bring a human corpse. Okay. On the decontamination chamber.
Yes. It's a crucial function of the ark. Everything and everyone that comes from the outside must be decontaminated.
I got it. We'll see. Let's put down these tools, take care of some stuff, rest, and I guess that'll be that for today. I really like my time outside and in the ark. What I didn't like was the time I spent debugging. How are my skills, by the way, after all these thingies, these pop-ups? Aiming, long blade, cooking, fitness, strength, first aid. Okay. Let's eat and drink. Emma should have cooked up something. I'm pretty sure. I hope. Yep, look at that. A bunch of stuff. Thanks, Emma. It's uncooked, though. Dang it. Some roasts. These ones are cooked. These kinds of oats has a death symbol next to it. Probably unwise to eat it. Maybe because it's irradiated, so it's ruined. What about the water I had? That one still seems to be fine. Yeah, we drank it just fine. I'll leave the oats in here. How's my weight? Still losing weight. I gotta eat more. $45 hunger. Cereal, 40 hunger. Veggie soup. Wine, jars. These are jars. Canned veggie soup, candles. Well, let's go to sleep. Why am I still overloaded, by the way? Oh, I gotta take care of the gas masks. Here's the roast that's overloading me. Yeah. We're fine. Okay, let's take care of these gas masks. So do you all have... Yeah, they all have used filters. That's a good filter. You have no filter. They both have no filter. And you guys are bad filters on the ground. Okay. Guess I'm loading you up with new filters. Then taking a backup filter. We really don't have that many. But it's fine. We have other gas masks with filters inside of them. Okay. This backcover doesn't go with our hazmat suit. It's kind of worthless. Okay. Hey, look at that. We're already not hungry anymore. And we have an uncooked roast here. Let me cook up all these roasts. Oh, this one's roasted. No, this one's cooked. Never mind. Yum yum. Please place this right over here. Are we gaining weight finally? No. We gotta eat more. Maybe it's the items that Emma cooks that are somehow bugged in weight terms. Let me pick up this pot on the ground. Fill everything with water. Now, can I put the cereals inside this pot? Doesn't seem so. Can unpack. Well, I'll stay here for now. Let's go to sleep. I'll back up the save before we do, though. I gotta replace the battery on my flashlight. Nah, no we don't. Okay. Let me see. When was the last time we saved? A while ago. So I gotta do a little bit of this. And now I just saved. Thank you. Copy. Paste. Good. Replace the files. I wonder how I'll manage. I guess I can. Maybe I can afford to drink some water. If I don't take any radiation from my suit puncture, and if I take some iodine, maybe I can afford to at least drink some water while I'm up there, even if it's irradiated. Maybe. Okay. Let's go. Oh, I forgot to check in with Noah. Let's see the condition of our things. I should be able to save some fuel by turning off the external valve. How's it looking, Noah? Power. Ugh. We used to be at 80%, but we are down at 63%. How about our condition? It's okay. Atmospheric regulation is falling. Is it falling? It is falling. Heating is heating. Hydraulics not connected. But seems fine. Okay. Let's go to sleep. It wasn't too bad up there. Apart from the radiation. What is it, Emma? I'm sleeping. We didn't get that dream again. It's a siren, though. Spooked. Dang dreams. I gotta eat some more. Eat the cereals. Hopefully this'll help. Eat them raw! How's my weight now? It's better. So there's like the things that Emma cook aren't filling me all that much. Can I eat some more? More cereal? Oh! 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 Take out your gun! Emma?
Hey!
There she is. You heard that? Sounds like we have intruders. I'm gonna arm up. Come on. That was a lot of. Oh, that was a carton of. Oh, Jesus! That was a lot. That was a lot of 12Gs.
Attention. Unauthorized personnel detected.
I understood that.
Main entrance.
Or I should have my radiation suit on because I'll be contaminated.
Attention. Unauthorized personnel detected. Main entrance.
I'm not sure if I should have my radiation suit on or not.
Attention.
I'm gonna get holes in it.
Detected. Main entrance. Stand by. Decontamination in progress. Attention. Unauthorized personnel detected. Main entrance.
Okay, they're there. I can hear two. That's manageable.
Attention.
I'm worried about the zombies that might attract though.
Detected. Main entrance. Attention. Unauthorized personnel detected.
Okay.
Main entrance. Stand by. Decontamination in progress.
Don't. You're wasting the decontamination stuff.
Attention.
They stopped.
Personnel detected. Main entrance. Decontamination complete. Unauthorized personnel detected.
Well, there are the human corpses. We have to decontaminate them.
Attention.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Incoming earthquake.
Earthquake. Go back. The contaminated.
Yeah, they irradiated my items. Decontaminate me. Thank you. It wasn't too bad. We took like 100. Where's that hazmat suit? Did I put it in my backpack? Is it still on me? Where did I put the hazmat suit on? Back to... It must be decontaminated. I feel like we just lost the hazmat suit because I forgot where I put it. You have gas masks. I'd put a hazmat suit on. I imagine their hazmat suits or anti-radiation suits are now full of holes. Okay. One at a time. Pick up that corpse. We'll see what they have. Open door. Couldn't open it. Grab corpse. Grab corpse. Thank you. Yeah, sure, decontaminate. Gotta close this door. Is it broken? Does it no longer close? I think they broke that door. Did they attract a bajillion zombies with all the gunshots? I think they killed zombies on the way in. Seems fine. At least I can close the top door. Okay. A wrench, welding tools. We already have welding tools, a bottle of water, a bunch of ammo. A jack, a pistol, a shotgun. A fully good anti-radiation robe. Gas. I guess I'll take the water. And then I can dump the corpse using the hatch. Right. Like this. Has a window. Okay, corpse. Throw corpse through window. Is that good or not? I don't think it's working. Drop corpse, throw corpse through window. Let's see about that one. Much better. Has it been decontaminated? Yes.
Stand by. Decontamination in progress. Decontamination complete.
Okay, gotta drop some stuff. Drop the backpack. Drop the sling bag. I don't need a hazmat suit or the mask anymore. Back on my pants. Yeah, we still have the hazmat suit on us. They put the shotgun down. Actually, we can put this stuff away properly. Okay. Good. So what's inside this sling bag? A bunch of canned goods, a book, and some duct tape, which could come in handy for fixing our filters. Okay. There we go. Put this down. Put this down. I just put this inside this thing. Well, whatever. Anti-radiation robe. How does it compare with my hazmat suit? It's worse. Oh well. Nuclear biological blast. Is it better than my gas mask? Not really. I have all this stuff. I have all this stuff. Okay. Looks like we're clear. Anything else? Another anti-radiation robe. Bunch of 12 gauge on the floor. A gas can. I guess I'm gonna place this here. Gasoline is not what we need. We want diesel for the generators. Got a shotgun. M1911, go in there. Couple water bottles. I can keep one of those. Hopefully. Okay. Let me sort out all these things. M9 random mags go here. We'll take the fully loaded ones back with us. Okay. M1911 goes inside the M1911 locker. What's inside these lockers again? I forgot. Nothing. Clothing, clothing, clothing. Seems decent to me. Let's go eat something. Maybe one of these canned goods we just got. How kind of the bandits to come and drop us supplies for us? Canned corned beef. Eat it. Hopefully that'll get our weight up. Yes, it's helping. We can still eat more. Spaghetti bolognese. Eat it. Damn it, I gotta stay still. There it is. Open and eat. Ah. Okay, well, we dealt with the bandits. I just gotta get the corpse to Emma so she can start researching it. There we go. Put this stuff down. Might come in handy later, you never know. Let me fill the water bottle, take a drink. Are we gaining weight again? Yes, good. Okay, so next time, we're gonna go with this fuel truck that's out there. All the way there, so we should try and find a basement to rest up in one of these houses as like a jumping off point. And also we should try and clear all the zombies because we only have I should draw with my pencil. We should draw where my entrances are because I gotta find a way for the truck to get in here. Oh well. It's fine. We'll manage, I'm sure. Fill the water bottle. Let's get the corpse to the research place. How's my battery for this flashlight? It's fine. I think we were told that the earthquakes are just going to be peeling the paint and breaking light bulbs.
Stand by. Decontamination in progress.
Okay.
Decontamination complete.
It's fine. Let's get this for research. Emma, I'm coming. I got the human corpse you wanted. Those bandits we murked. Well, it's not that Emma stepped out to help us with the bandits, at least. That was neat. Though I'm worried that she might get herself killed if we have like a giant wave of bandits. Here it is. Another body. Add corpse. Do I have to take off the zombie corpse? They can go in the corner. In case we need to use it again sometime. Please pick up the corpse. Physical recovery, +1 agility. Yay. And put this on the table. Did I need to make it naked? I probably need to make it naked, don't I? Add corpse. There it is. I got your human body. I had a bad dream again. I begin to remember things.
Sorry to hear that. But on the bright side, your memories are returning.
Okay, cool. I brought a corpse.
Good.
Somebody was immune.
I will continue my research shortly. We need to understand why some of us remain uninfected.
Okay. Cool. Oh, they got a flashlight on them. They have batteries in that flashlight? Yeah, full battery. Yoink. Thank you. I wonder if I should take tools with me up to the surface. Let me see. A screwdriver, a crowbar, a claw hammer, a bolt cutter. They all sound good. Good to take with us. Just one carpentry. Cool. Let's check the conditions of things. We're mainly worried about the fuel, but let me check if the CO2 is down enough to close the external vent. Alarms are off. Thank you. Power went down. I mean, power usage went down. 50% fuel. Looks like we lose about 10% per day. Close the external valve. It's not going up. Good. Which should reduce our fuel consumption. Yeah, bring a fuel truck. Okay. That's gonna wrap up today. Our first stream on the Ark. I think I like it. I'm just still worried about the first the save backup thing. It really should be an in-mod thing of just saving and loading your save, instead of me having to do it manually outside the game. And what else? Well, there was the bugginess as well, having to debug, but that only happened the one time, so count our lucky stars. Anyhow, see you guys next time for more. Okay, bye 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 bye.